Hello, Star Wars Paladin here, bringing you another Samus PvP. Hello, Samus. Looks like we got a Civil War, if ever I have seen one. Do roll call. Grouped up with Victors. Hello, Victors. Bunch of people running and jumping around. Villain. Hello, Hello, Villain. And Deacon. Haven't seen Deacon in a while. Like a big bird barbarian. Monkey D, who's always energetic as freaking hell. Way more energy than I do, I tell you what. Oh. Come on, you guys. Get off each other so I can do frickin' roll call. Leocther? Maybe a fresh 55? Monkey D, calm frickin' down. Asavian. I think that's everybody. I'm not doing a lot of that spam. In case you're wondering, I'm just trying to get full groups. All kinds of Star Wars news. I don't know if you saw my news post yet. I do Star Wars news, but there's a new bomber coming out for a Galactic Starfighter called the Bomber. Really excited about that. That means that I'm sure we're gonna have PvM/PvE soon, where we have little space missions that don't involve PvP. I'm sure that's what the Bomber means. Also, a huge giveaway to that is they're tying in the fleet with Galactic Starfighter, and I'm sure that, and they're tying in the quad drive yards, which all that. They are all going to snow. Okay. Only 2 people on their side queued. 3 people on their side. Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep rolling because I don't want to delete it. Guess I'll just keep chatting. Maybe we can get it, and hopefully you guys don't mind chatting. I've been trying to do a lot of homework to make the channel better. Looking at how everybody designs, how everyone designs their channel, how everyone decides their thumbnails, their profile, some stuff I want to do, some stuff I don't want to do. Wow, that's a pretty douchey thing to say, especially in trade chat. No less. Don't know what's wrong with people. I am not awful at PvP. I am average at PvP, which is why I do these videos. I would say, however, Extremis is actually really good at PvP. Samus will be good at PvP, and if it turns out after I gear her that she is still terrible at PvP, then I'm going to... Oh, cool, we have a question. Hello. I recommend Bandicam because it can do HD and render at the same time. Little spendy, though, has a learning curve, but is the best I was able to find. People can talk all the trash they want about me, but I believe myself to be a very freaking helpful person. People help me, so I help other people. That's always been my rule. I would have never known about Bandicam if someone hadn't told me. Sure, and if you need help, I'm happy to help. Now I'm gonna go back to what they actually asked me. They said they'd like to record some of their team operations. Oh, that's cool. That's actually most people don't record videos for YouTube. Most people are recording their videos so they can learn from them. Like if you're doing an operation, especially operations, oh my gosh. Like you have no idea what the hell's going on until you commit it to memory. You can actually go back and watch the video and go, oh, that's how we screwed up. That way you're not freaking blaming everybody. Oh, looks like we got an over. Wait for the really fast. Right around here is where my somewhere in here. Somewhere. Okay, there we go. Should be fine now. So as I was saying before, we got that bizarro instant win. I've been doing a lot of homework. I want the channel to be as good as it can be without holding myself back anymore on the learning curve. Let's see. Two of the biggest things that are going to be getting updates is my tags, which you don't see, but if you had to search for the channel, then you used them, you just didn't realize it. The other one is thumbnails. I thought I had really neat thumbnails, and they were neat, and I thought it was a good idea, but it's not. It doesn't really fall in line with what everybody else does, and I want them to get them more specific to the character, because I think that would be more helpful. I think more people search by character than they do Warzone. So how was I supposed to know? There's no way to know, because there's no standard, and there's only one other active person I found that's actually doing Star Wars PvP videos right now. The rest of them are like 6 months old, so whatever happened to them. There's a surprisingly few amount of people doing Star Wars videos. Like I said, there's only one other active person doing Tiny Death Star, and there's only one other person doing PvP. So I'm kind of basing a lot of what I'm doing off of stuff that people were doing 6 months ago, in regards to naming conventions, thumbnail conventions, things like that. But I'm working really hard on it, trying to get it so it's presentable. One of the biggest freaking things I need, though, is I need artwork for the main page. And I am an artist, but I have absolutely no idea what to do, because there doesn't seem to be any convention for what people typically put in that top banner. So, doesn't really help me a lot. Everybody's running back and forth between west and south. I'm really excited about Galactic Starfighter new ships. I'm really excited. I'm not gonna stop playing the gunship though. If you want, I just don't have an interest in the bomber to play. Now the bomber in itself is interesting, because I can't wait to actually, see people going on bombing runs and stuff. I'm sure. What the hell's with the lag all of a sudden? Computer's not running anything. Something's like spiking my machine. Oh well. Blah, blah. I'm sure they'll let gunships have a couple bombs. Probably the scouts and the starfighters won't get any, but I'm sure the gunships will get a couple, and the bombers will probably get a ton. That'll just plain be a lot of fun. Start loading my rockets. Oh, what? There was a couple things I noticed though, watching the PvP, TOR PvP videos. First thing is, almost none of them, literally, and this is going all the way to 6 months back. Sometimes I went all the way back to 2012. Almost none of them had commentary. It's the first thing I noticed. The second thing I noticed is all, except for one of the ones I watched that quote unquote had commentary, I found a couple one-offs. Or maybe that was just the way the search engines were going. But from what popped up in the search engine, most of the ones that claimed to have commentary was actually just the recording of them talking back and forth in chat on their Mumble servers. And people have told me they wanted me to do that. I don't think people actually like it. I can't stand it. I don't think it's funny or cute or amusing, because I've sat in those chats forever. Back in my WoW days and my UO days. And it's not that fun, cute, or cool. You know, you got like the token lady with the baby screaming that she won't take care of. You got the bitchy gal that nobody'll just kick out of the guild. You got like the drunk guy that's not paying attention. The stoned guy that's not paying attention. The speed freak that can't calm down. It's like, who cares? Like, why? Can't stand their damn voices. They're from places that maybe their accent is annoying to you. I mean, that can be, you know, anybody. I listen to all accents all day because I work in an international company, literally. Doesn't bother me, but I'm sure it bugs a lot of people who just aren't used to it. My guild members, which you guys don't see because they'll take various breaks whenever they need to, but I cherry pick them for very, 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 very specific reasons. We're not your normal. We're not your normal guild, and listening to our guild chat would be very, very, very weird, and it's pretty private, honestly. It wouldn't make any sense. And then even if I had people on here and were like inviting people to Mumble or whatever, it wouldn't make sense. The only people I would do that with is my guild members. And then you'd be listening to us going, what the hell are they talking about? Because we like speak like a different language, almost. That's mostly really private stuff, so I don't think that makes sense. I think, and I keep telling everybody this, I think it makes more sense that I just talk to you guys. I'll keep grouping up with other people, but which segues into my next point really well, which is every single channel I looked at, I saw the same thing, which is people wanting to group up with them and no responses. Whereas on my channel, I have grouped up with every single person that's wanted to, and most of them are on my friends list. I guess we're gonna Come on, you guys, get it done. They keep running them back and forth between west and south. To me, at least in my opinion, that probably means they don't have enough DPS, or damage rather. And since they just go... They almost got south back. No. If they had gotten south back, I was probably about to get zerged. Well, there goes my little rockets. I group with you guys all the time. Most of you are on my friends list. Either on my Armitage, my Extremist, or my Samus friends list, or some of you are on all three. In fact, you'll see their names logging in and out. Sometimes I group with them, sometimes I don't. Just depending on if they already have a group or not, or what time of day. Some of them are in Australia. In fact, I think I have quite a few viewers from Australia. I think this is like the closest time zone to them in kind of like a backwards kind of way. Actually, I have a lot of friends in Australia, even not counting this game. But, so I think my channel is doing a lot of things already that a lot of other channels aren't doing. The problem is I don't have the viewers. But the viewers that I do have are very, very, very good, very active, very nice, very supportive, very kind, and very active and interactive. So I really lucked out in that regard. I don't have a bunch of nameless, faceless numbers that don't say anything. You guys have been very vocal and very cool. So I want to keep that going. But that being said, I want to still make some updates. But I need to figure out what kind of artwork to do for my title and my avatar thingy. Wow, so they had 2 mains and a hybrid healer, and we only had a hybrid healer. And we had all the damage, but again, you do the math here, that's like 1.5 million damage. This is basically 2 million healing. So, damage versus healing is just unit composition, metagame stuff. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.